And that's the thing about the mirror. The mirror is showing you subconsciously the parts about you that you won't recognize or over recognize.
God looking at self.
And through different perceptual lenses.
Absolutely.
And to recognize the mirror is a hard thing to do, but you learn about yourself. You may not like a certain characteristic of a person. They interrupt all the time. They interrupt or they talk through movies all the time. These little things. But in essence, if you ever stop and hear yourself, you are probably the exact same as what you hate about that.
I completely agree with that.
Do you?
Oh yes.
It's uncanny.
No, it's almost like clockwork. Yeah.
And the hardest thing is to realize that if there's something about, if there's a person that you just can't stand this person, that's the one you need to deep dive in. Because
I'm with you. Yeah.
Like you don't have to be friends, but to find out why the mirror is showing you this deep hurt.
Mm.
And it's uncanny.
That's good.
Everything is
because self-awareness. It is uncanny.
It is uncanny.
If you have an emotion of anger, right, or towards somebody else, 9 times out of 10, it's because of something that they're doing that you do yourself.
Yes,
as you said.
every time.
I'm with you. I go.
You know sine waves, right? Sine waves that go like this, right? So everything we are a bunch of sine waves. So everything is coming back around the exact same way. So
like ripples in the ocean.
We're going to see it in just a different form. So if we haven't learned it yet, it'll come back over and over again.
And there are different degrees, right?
Yeah.
And it's amazing.
Until you learn to change your resonance.
Exactly. Until you understand it. Until you figure it out. Then it goes away.
The mirror goes in the opposite angle too, not just hate and disdain. It goes into the other one, which is envy. What usually subconsciously mirror the things that we envy about people and put on a pedestal is stuff that we usually want to do but won't do.
Yeah, it's exactly right.
We are the same, or how is that us? It's not them. They're just living their life. Why are we so? They don't even know we're mad. They're going, "Hey, buddy, how's it going?" We're like, "God, big fucking Jim, like
you and your Tesla.
You and your Tesla." I want a Tesla, right? I want a Tesla.
Yeah, the only reason I don't have a Tesla is because I can't afford a goddamn Tesla.
Why does Joe at work piss me off so much? He pisses me off with him and his great wife and kids and going home to his house and family. God, it fucking bothers me how he always going out and doing stuff with the kids. I wish I had a kid.
Rubbing it in my face.
I wish I had a stable home. Right? Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
And you can see this in the moment with conversations. If you're talking to somebody, and this is intimate, Robert does it a lot with his girlfriend. You're talking, and in the moment, you're seeing yourself in this person, and you're seeing it because you're hating it, and you're realizing it. And you're like, oh, wow. So now you learn to pause, and now you're just seeing this person do what you would be doing right now too, which is usually talking back.
Right.
And now you're just seeing yourself through this person. It's the most amazing thing to witness. It's very hard though in the moment.
It is, and usually
you do it very well.
And there's usually during times of low energy, right, where you're tired or you're exhausted, right, where you slip into these moments where it's just nonstop echoes in the ocean, just like whack, 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 whack. We're just angry and we're saying the exact same thing. You go into loops.
Perpetual pattern echoes.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Our demise.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And it takes some momentum to say, whoa, let's calm this ocean.
It also takes.
We need to
slow down.
Yeah, slow down.
Slow down.
Yes.
That's the key. We think and react. We think and react almost simultaneously. Yeah. We need to learn to think before we react.
It takes contemplation.
Reorganize. Yeah. Contemplate.
You got to think about it because
there was a period of time where Treva and I could wind each other up like into these like.
You're boxing. Jab, jab, jab.
Yeah,
jab,
we're not even
jab.
talking about the same thing.
Yeah.
And we
we're not getting each other a breath.
Not perfect now, but we are
slowing down.
Yeah, slowing it down. We're like, okay, she is not horrible. He is not horrible.
Usually, when
he's not trying to destroy me.
The fascinating thing is when you slow down, like you say, especially in spousal and very close friendships, you have to go through this where you are boxing. Point. And if you slow down, you will most always realize you're both trying to talk about two different things at the same time.
Yes.
We're both trying to get our points across, and we're putting a lot of no's and a lot of butts in there. But usually you put it together, we may be talking about the same topic, but two different ideas where they're clashing. If we slow down, rarely there's an argument.
Right. And to your point, like God designed relationships, right? He designed us to be a community, designed us to have a partner, right? Our and to that end, right? Your partner is almost a perfect mirror of yourself.
Just like your
right. And this was by design. Yeah.
So
as far as I'll take that one little step further, your animal is a mirror of you, a reflection of you.
Little Brody, little Rain.
Your animal, whatever animal you carry is a reflection of you.
Your pets are totally reflective and reactive from reflection of the owners.
Well, they're bouncing it back.
And we also
think of it this way: you're their God.
I like it.
Yeah, they are. We are their God.
You're their God. So at the same time, as we look up to God as a mirror reflection, we are a mirror reflection of God. They're a mirror reflection of us.
You can see the bad parts of yourself through that connection too. Like Brody's loud and aggressive. That's me.
That doesn't sound like you at all.
Not at all, right? Not at all. But that's so. But it is the mirror.
Yeah, my dog's deaf.
What?
That doesn't make any sense.
No, right? That's perfect. Now, relationships being the mirror, that is a relationship. Hopefully is be able to see the mirror in each other.
And I like that point where you're talking about where it is that internal struggle. Treva had a divorce lawyer, and they're like, well, what is the number one reason why people get divorced? And it wasn't like, money or anything like that. It was selfishness. Yeah. That's what he said. The number one reason why people get divorced is selfishness. They cannot see past themselves.
Right. And they can't see the mirror.
They can't see the mirror. They did not appreciate the gift that was given to them. Right?
A perfect relationship is where you see the mirror and you learn from each other. That's what counseling does. That's why a therapist or counseling is being the objective middleman to hopefully bridge the two mirrors together. It's very hard to do because of the third person. You got to do it here, which is always here. It's acknowledging that the mirror exists. And you have to understand that you may not understand why that mirror subject is important now, but you have to understand and believe that when you are hating on somebody, it is you.
Yeah.
Stop. Don't react.
Full stop.
Full stop.
Yeah.
Because they're pissing you off. And that's valid, but it's not because of the reason you are holding on to right now. Stop. Then just self-dive, contemplate.
Yeah, dig a little bit deeper.
And it may just, and don't react. And I guarantee you, every single time, if you give it time, you will see it in yourself. Because that your brain is meant to fight this if you allow it to open up.
Yeah.
If you react, you already reacted, case closed. Because now it's not about that anymore. Now it's about your reaction. And now it's about her reaction. And now your reaction.
Well, a reaction doesn't have a moment of clarity.
Well,
there's no time for clarity in reaction.
Reaction stops the input and becomes defense mechanism.
Absolutely.
And so now the next person reacts. The point it started ceased to exist. Now, if you don't react, that pain is left out there. She may still be mad at you, but you didn't react. So you're not forbidding the battle. And that is the energy we're focusing on. There.
You're right.
Because you didn't react. Whatever is before that reaction doesn't matter. But that trigger is all that matters.
Yes.
That's what we figure out. Why?
No, I'm with you. I get you. Yeah.
It's one of the hardest things to do in the moment.
Yep.
Because we want to be right.
Team Tesla, team therapy, team Tesla.
Cut.